like a ghost from the past. My shadow dances a slow-moving spell. This bar's a chapel, this drink my farewell. Bourbon soul, it burns so deep. In every sip, my secret's keep.
Hi, welcome to Whiskey Circle Adventures, where I talk about camping, hiking, the gear we use, the adventures we have, and of course, the whiskey we enjoy at the end of a day. So, on today's show, I thought I'd start by highlighting our Cherokee Wolf Pup made by Forest River. Wonderful, wonderful travel trailer. Could not recommend it anymore. It's great because it's compact, it's lightweight, it's got everything we need. And I'd like to show you today the Wolf Pup in general, but I'd also like to show you some of the upgrades that my wife and I added to this wonderful, wonderful travel trailer. So let's get started. And I'm not a YouTuber, so we're not going to edit any of this. We're just going to wing it. Alright, so let's start off by looking inside our camper. We'll show you the overview of the camper and we'll go through some of the upgrades and modifications that we've put in place. So coming into the camper, I got these cushions off because I want to show you something in a little bit, but it's got a full-size queen, so that's really, really comfortable. And then back here you can see there's bunk beds, and our dog Sebastian, he loves sleeping in that bunk bed. And we use this top usually just for luggage and storage, a little bit extra space. I couldn't say enough about this camper. It's got everything we need, nothing we don't, small enough that we can use it effectively and efficiently and not feel too cramped. But let me start with over here. Forest River, probably because of regulations, has to put safety stickers on their product, just much like this safety sticker on the freezer. There's some safety stickers down here by the fuse box and things. But they put a bunch of stickers here, and what they don't tell you, and I guess they're probably not obligated to tell you, but those stickers don't come off. And when I started to peel them off, it actually peeled some of this wood veneer off. So what I did was I found a piece of plexiglass. It has a glossy side and a textured side. I knew the glossy side would get scratched over time, even with a microfiber towel. So I just used some construction adhesive and put the textured side out. It really gives it a nice, clean, finished look. We added this. Let's see if I can. We added this towel rack, paper towel rack. It's nice. We do take the paper towel down when we're driving because it wants to come down. It comes down on its own. The camper has a really good refrigerator. It's full size, well, not full size, but it's big enough to have a lot of food and drinks in there. It opens both ways, so if you wanted to have it open for some reason that direction, you can do that. The freezer is a workhorse. It makes ice really well, keeps things cold, so that when you are enjoying your bourbon at the end of the day, you're good to go. Microwave. We use microwave, but not as much as I thought. I think if I was Forest River, I might consider putting in something like a small compact air fryer in that spot. But nevertheless, it's fine for heating up spaghetti sauce or that sort of thing. So let's talk about some of the things we've changed. This is the bathroom, and this door opens all the way, and no matter how careful you are, it's going to swing open. So I found online some black tennis balls. I cut a cross in the back, fitted it over there, and now we just have a nice safe bumper that won't scratch the door. Coming back here in the bathroom, first thing we did was we added this mirror. I think I got that at Michael's. It's a lightweight mirror. Now we have a mirror. I saw another camping. Alright, we ran out of batteries, so we had to come back and change batteries. Back to the bathroom. Saw another RV website or YouTube channel where they put this shower in, this shower head and faucet in, and what's cool about it is you can set the temperature, and with the tankless water heating system, the hot water has to be flowing in order to have it heat the water. What's nice about this is you could set the temperature, and then you can turn the faucet on and off here, and you don't get that shock of cold water until the tankless system catches back up. So that's a nice addition. Put in this towel rack. It's a great place to store toilet paper, air freshener, some towels. And it's clean. It looks good. So that is the bathroom. I think we're going to change out the shower curtain. I got a neat little mountain scene shower curtain for that. Coming over here, let me move these cushions. There's a lot of storage space underneath this dinette, but the one thing that I wanted to do, and I don't know, none of my upgrades are earth-shattering, but I took a old tie-down strap, cut a loop, a length of it, made it into a loop, and it makes picking these boards up a little bit easier. I'm probably going to upgrade that to some air struts so they stay up. But the dinette it's great, especially with just my wife and I, because we can have dinner. We put a floor mat up here just so we don't scratch the countertop. It's pretty durable, but we don't want to scratch it if we don't have to. Next thing we did is I bought a 20-inch Samsung computer monitor. Used some double-sided tape for my Apple TV and mounted that up there so that we can have we can watch Netflix and stuff at night. And then I also have a US or an HDMI cable here. Can run to my computer if we want to watch a DVD or something. So that's really nice. A lot of good storage space up here. We go out to Colorado for 2-3 weeks at a time, and we live in this for the entirety of it. There's a couple times where we've gotten hotels and condos, but until our house is done, this is how we travel out to Breckenridge. Here's another spot where they put a sticker that I peeled off, and I found this Bigfoot sticker there. Here's your controls, your water pump, your heated tanks, your awning lights. It's really these cool blue awning lights. And then this is a convenience light, which I'll show you here in a second. Alright, let's go outside. Talk about the outside. Some of the things that we've done. Might not be able to see this. That we have a table runner back there just to keep things off of the floor so we don't scratch it, especially if I put my weight distribution hitch arms in there. I don't have to drag those across the floor because they are pretty heavy and they would definitely eat that up. Over here, sorry for the mess, I just got back from the trip. The Wolf Pup, and you're not going to be able to see it, but the Wolf Pup comes with a generous 200 watt solar panel on the top, and then I have a 200 watt solar blanket. So I mounted, I don't know if we'll be able to see this, but I mounted underneath here the I can't remember what kind of connections those are, but they connect. I can lay my solar blanket out, connect, and then get 400 watts without having permanently installed stuff up top. Someday, I don't know. Harbor Freight changed out the manual hitch jack lift, trailer jack lift, wired it into the battery system. It's really nice because it's got a light, so if you're getting to your campsite late, you can see what you're doing back here. Changed out from single propane tank to dual propane tank with an automatic switchover that's back here. So we've got twice as much propane for cooking and heating. If I wanted to, I could run my electric generator off of propane. I think what I'm going to do eventually is move the gas grill connection, which is right here. I'm going to move it to the back corner where I usually keep the generator when it's running, so it's the farthest away from where we're sleeping, and then we could run it off of the propane that's on board the camper. Coming back here, I don't know if we did anything exciting here except trip over the tape measure. Installed these magnetic sewer hose caps. Those always seem to fly off, and so those we did that. I had to put my Purdue license plate somewhere. And that is the majority of the things that we've done. And now I would like to talk a little bit about my latest upgrade. This, I think, is going to be exciting because it's not necessarily for security, because 99.9% of the people out at campsites, and we do a lot of boondocking, so we don't even see people, but everyone is generally friendly. I'm never really worried about safety, but I want to see some wildlife. So what I did was I installed the Blink outdoor camera doorbell. And this is cool because we can access this, and I'll show you inside when we get to that, but we can access this, and maybe if we get an alert in the middle of the night, we might see a bear or an elk or a moose coming through the campground or wherever we're camping. So the Blink Outdoor 4 Plus system comes with 3 outdoor cameras and the video doorbell on Amazon, and I'll put a link to that on in the description. But I mounted one camera here facing front. I mounted one camera here facing the, I guess it's the left side, and then one camera here in the back. And what's great about them is they just pop right off. So we wouldn't drive with these connected, but when we get to the campsite, you just can pop them on and off. And Let's see if I'm coordinated enough to do this. Yeah, it just pops off like that. So we can snap it on, position it, and there you go. If we're boondocking, I could set up my Starlink satellite dish, have Wi-Fi, internet, and kind of keep an eye on things. Now, let me show you inside here. Because the Blink system has a sync module that just plugs into this USB port that powers it up. And then what I did was I took, let's turn some lights over here. Okay. Well, anyway, I found this great silicone mount for an old iPad, and I could slide my iPad up there in the evening, turn on the Blink app, and then be able to look at any of the cameras. See if we can catch some moose or elk. I think that about covers it. If you are looking to buy a compact travel trailer, I would stop looking once you get to a Forest River dealer, because the Cherokee Wolf Pup is, in my opinion, the greatest travel trailer that you have. It's accessible. Let me show you this, because I don't think I showed it. This is a large door on the outside, and we keep our camping gear down here. You can see there's a lot of room under there. This actually lifts up if you wanted to store bikes. This is where old Seb sleeps, but it's nice having that there. This is that convenience light I kind of showed you. I leave the switch on inside the camper because there's a switch back here. So if you're at your campsite, I know that when we drive here from Bloomington, Indiana, out west, usually our first stop is in Hayes or Scott Lake in Kansas, and it's a long day, but and it might even be getting dark. So having that convenience light is super helpful. Like I said, the camper is just perfect. It's 5,500 pounds maximum gross vehicle weight rating. And so we can put almost 1,000 pounds of gear in there. It's got these great stabilizers that I just stuck a drill bit, and it's nice because we can just get to the campground, get set up, stabilize everything, start unpacking, and then break out the bourbon. So I don't think you could do a first video on a travel trailer without highlighting one of my favorite bourbons, and the name is quite fitting, Travelers. This is a fantastic bourbon. It's smooth. It just is. It's one of my favorites. I like to sip it just on the rocks. We sit outside, listen to some music. If I'm brave, I get my guitar out, and we just sit around the campfire and have some bourbon. And so I think it's fitting that we show the travel trailer and highlight Travelers. So Buffalo Trace and Chris Stapleton really made a perfect bourbon. We love it. So there you go. Please be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, add any comments that you might have. If there's something you want to see more of, I'm happy to do a specific video on that. I probably will anyway, but if there's comments that want to see something first, be sure to leave a comment.
Urban soul, it tears at the seams.